man, he's turning sideways. This wind is strong.
This dramatic music playing in the background is symbolizing my confidence at this moment. After 4 days of riding and being in the Puerco now for a good hour and a half, this sand is finally my friend. I'm able to ride. I can't quite keep up with Joe like I did in Moab, where he's like right in the screen. Big in the screen. Right now he's a little tiny ant out there in the front, but I can at least see him. And my confidence is built. I've been riding in there, and also my muscles have loosened up. If you watched my first video with Joe here in the Puerco, I cannot keep up with him to save my life, and this is actually the same trail. So we're heading back, and again, I can keep up with him a little bit. I credit that to his tutelage more than anything. But watching him ride and seeing how he leans into the corners there, and seeing where he's talking about riding those waves of sand, it's awesome. It's a really fun place to ride. It's a great feeling when you start getting the rhythm and starting to get going and feel like you can really rip it up in this sand. It's a blast. So, thank you, Joe, for introducing me to the green chilies of New Mexico. Tasty food that stuff is. Thank you for putting me up and giving me a bike and taking me to the Puerco and taking me to Moab and just being an all-around great guy. It's so wonderful to see how there's such great people out here. Look how close I am to Joe right now. Look at that. Boom, and he's flying through these corners, kicking up the sand, and the wind's just blowing it away. But yeah, heck yeah, great place to play, great place to ride, great friends were made.
Yeah. I think my hand just, before it was really sore. It was really sore before, but now it's, it's loosened up.
All right.
Hang on. I do need a drink though.
You're doing good.
Thanks, man.
Because I'm riding pretty hard.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, I feel a lot better now.
I got, like, whenever I can still hear you, I'm not going to slow down.
Go for it.
All right.
We're good.
Sometimes when you're coming in, I can stop hearing you. That's when I stop.
Okay.
But if you're not comfortable, you can slow it down. I don't care.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I feel, it's like I've adapted.
All right.
But I'm also, my grip's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better. It's not, before it was just so tight. And
I think you just had to get in the zone.
Yeah, but it was a muscle thing, both hands were just cramping. Now they're good.
The trail from the playground to here is killer, don't you think?
Yeah, very much so.
It's awesome.
It is. But I'm telling that Star Wars stretch was my favorite part.
You need to see the real Star Wars.
Well, whatever that was. Yeah, this down in the Arroyo was awesome.
I don't know if I told you, my dad and his friend we race on the Arroyos. And they'd maintain 60 miles an hour. It's back and forth, back and forth. It's just a blast.
Well, and if we were going any slower on some of those things, it would have, I would have eaten it. But we were just flying, so it was like, yoo, right over the top of they were like this deep.
Yeah.
Woo!
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Being that this is my last video of the Puerco with Yama Joe, I'm just gonna sit back and stop the narration and enjoy the riding. Flying through this trail of sand and whoops and bushes and just awesomeness.
think I went this way the first time. Ah! Lost the rhythm! That's a nice Bronco. Old 70s or 80s Bronco. Live action front end. Leaf springs all around. This is that type of road and I was telling you about in one of my vlogs that my dad would do with this. Tell you about the time I helped my dad build a trailer to carry the sand rail. But I'm in the sand with Joe, and I've got no time for talking. Because I think we see the fire engine truck. Yep, there's the tower. We are back. So I don't have time to tell the story anyway. Let's just say it's got baling twine, four-wheelers, welding, and lots of redneck engineering. Ingenuity. I do also some jump to me. Hopefully there's nobody coming. Joe has got one heck of a playground. Hiya, 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 hiya. Lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun. 66. We started at 45, I believe.
Even with the wind, it was a hoot. What do you like better, real Puerco or Moab?
I'm telling you, this makes you a better rider. Man, that was fun. That was so fun.
I wish the wind weren't here. We could have done a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm just scared because that is a river where water flows.
I was watching you
yeah.
on top of that point.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were leaning like this. I mean, you were leaning into the wind, so you didn't, so you could keep your balance. And I'm sure I was doing the same thing because. Yeah. But it was really pushing you. You made a good call not going to those peaks. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we don't ever see wind like this unless there's a tornado coming.
Did you get any sand burn?
I don't think so.
Until it hits my face, it gets the sand burn. Let it go up.
Yeah, just let it up. Gotta get my wife some sand.